opinion at 5 minutes each.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Count Corley. We know how generous you normally are, but Minister, I think we all know that NATO set up the Partnership for Peace in 1994. We also know that William Perry and Ashton Carter, the brains behind the PFP, as it were, said in their book Preventative Peace, the objective of a renewed Partnership for Peace should be to make the experience of partnership as close as possible in practical military terms to the experience of membership in NATO. So PFP combined exercises and other military-to-military activities should advance from the Partnership's early focus on peacekeeping and humanitarian operations to true combat operations. In other words, the Partnership for Peace is and always has been a disgusting contradiction in terms. Ireland should really have nothing got to do with it. As a neutral country, as a post-colonial country, we should have nothing to do with the neo-colonialists in NATO. And what we're being asked to do today is to agree to Ireland signing up to EU and NATO Partnership for Peace status of force agreements. We're being asked to entangle Ireland ever more closely with a Europe newly determined for wars to start so it can give its army something to do with the weapons that you're eagerly amassing to the benefit of the arms industry. And I have a very interesting quote with regard to what deeper entanglement might mean for Ireland, and I quote, "Our view is that any decisions involving a closer association with NATO or the Western European Union would represent a substantial change in our defence policy and would have long-term, if not immediate, implications for our policy on neutrality. Any such proposals must be taken to the people in a referendum before a decision is taken." Bertie Ahern, 1996. Fianna Fáil fought and won the 97 election on the basis of opposition to participation in the Partnership for Peace. And what has happened between now and then that has changed that status? Absolutely nothing, except a much deeper drive to arms and enrichment of the arms industry. We shouldn't have anything to do with it in 96, and we certainly should have nothing got to do with it in 2019 either.